Hi Taurus, this is your forecast for the month of June 2017. This is a general reading for Taurus Sun, Taurus Rising, or Taurus Moon. If you have a different rising or moon sign, you might find watching those videos helpful or more informative for you. You can watch your reading in 3 different ways: the full extended monthly, or for just the energy influence, watch the brief. Or if you prefer, watch the weekly for the upcoming week. Weeklies also make it easy for you to review information you may have forgotten in the full reading. Please remember that these are general readings, and so they may not apply to everyone. If you would like a reading that is specific to you, please visit my website at thealchemistastrologer.com, and I invite you to follow me on Facebook, Google+, and Instagram. Please also check out my pay-per-view channel, vimeo.com/on-demand/findinglove for monthly love readings. Now, the second week, you're dealing with air energy. This could be Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, Sun, Moon, or Rising, male or female, or just the traits of this king is necessary for this week and the events of this week. Whatever it is, you're likely to be setting some new wheels in motion, or maybe dealing with an ongoing situation, the goal of which is to handle things more effectively, either to try to gain some type of upper hand in a situation or to protect yourself in some way, trying to build some kind of solid defense for yourself. So this is a week about taking authority, taking command of a situation, and doing that by not letting that disappointment that you had last week get in the way. This is about being rational, perhaps getting some advice. Maybe you're seeking advice from somebody who has some kind of special information, a specialist of some sort. It could be a lawyer, it could be a doctor, somebody with some type of title that can offer you some assistance. Could be somebody that is acting in your best interest, acting in your defense, trying to protect your interests, being aggressive in doing so. But this is a week where, you're dealing with what is fair, what is just, and in fact, you may be involved in the legal system in some way, arbitration, dealing with a judge. Some of you, this is about business, and maybe you're connecting with somebody who is professional, maybe an executive. Now, hopefully, hopefully you're not involved in an abusive or toxic situation where you're needing to call on the police or somebody for protection. Some of you are disappointed and you're walking away, and thank goodness, from somebody who is aggressive, maybe an aggressive boyfriend, somebody who is overpowering you. In the positive, this is somebody who is willing to fight for you. But in the negative, this is somebody who's fighting against you. Whatever the case, you could very well decide this week, because you want to make your own decisions, you don't want any limitations, any restrictions imposed upon you. You want to do things your way. And you want to be your own person, and you resent any interference otherwise. For some of you, you're suffering from some emotional disappointment because you fear intimacy and getting close to another person, or you're involved with somebody who's like that. So this is about using the rational mind and your intellect to gain strength, to be powerful, to build up your self-esteem, and you may be fearlessly taking some action. For others of you, this is about pulling back out of the emotional turmoil of last week and recognizing that you need to gain some balance and you need to be more grounded in your efforts. Maybe you're very determined to make something happen, and yet there's some resistance to making that move. And so for you, this is a call to take some kind of action. There's a reluctance on your part or the part of someone else to move forward, to do something. Maybe you're connecting with people and it looks like things are going somewhere, there's some progress being made, and lo and behold, that movement is very short-lived. Or some of you are involved in very challenging situations where somebody's saying one thing and yet they're doing something else. So this is about getting clear on your intent. If your desire and your intent is one thing, then your actions and your motivation needs to line up with that this week. So this is about, getting in a position of authority or connecting with somebody who is in authority. This can be a very intellectually stimulating week. You may be dealing with people who are aggressive, who are jealous, who are not particularly sensitive. Maybe you're having a difficult time of letting go. And some of you, last week, there's some emotional disappointment again that center around issues of intimacy where you can't seem to relax. Maybe you want to connect to another person. Maybe you need that, but you just don't know how to go about it. There's a problem with it. You want to relax, you want to have intimacy, but you can't let go somehow. This is somebody that's typically in their head. They may have feeling, but they don't. Expressing that is not their forte. And in fact, sometimes they can come off as sharp or sarcastic. So again, this is about either using your authority, your force, your assertion, your will, your intellect to move forward, to protect your interest, or finding someone who will, or facing somebody who is antagonistic and working against your better interests.